Hi, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this afternoon. Now, we are going to go ahead and get into Sacred Woman. Currently, right now, we're on chapter number 3, which is The Spirit of the Womb. This is going to be take 1 of this chapter. So, do you have 15 minutes? Because I'm not going to hold you long. You do? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get into our 15-minute read of chapter number 3 here on Poem Praise 2. So, without further ado, it reads as such. The Sacred Womb Journal. My sisters, we've been asleep. It's time for the womb wake-up call. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. That's not in the book. I just said that, okay? Sound the alarm through the Sacred Womb Journal work. It may hurt a little bit, but it's gonna be all right. Believe me, we will get safely to the other side, where self-healing dwells. Sacred Womb Journal work is a way to demonstrate to yourself that you don't want to carry the pain anymore. That you're willing to give it up because you've allowed it to speak. There's been too much pain, too much to bear. And the irony is that so much profound healing happens as soon as we're willing to acknowledge and listen to the voice of the womb. The Sacred Mother waiting hand has been outstretched as she says, I am here. Just give your pain to me. And you kept saying, no, thank you. I got to hold on to it. I've got to hold on to it. I've got to keep holding on to it, even if it kills me. And then it begins to with womb cancer or hysterectomies or radiation therapy, all caused by holding on to our hurts and pain. So many things have been done to our wounds without our conscious awareness. And some things were indeed conscious acts. A lot of things that happened in our lives were just a result of pure ignorance. Actions performed by those who knew no better. However, now, for us to grow and heal together, we have to be willing to risk exposing our ignorance of ourselves and any others who share our experiences in some way, so that we can all learn by sharing our experiences with one another. Another purpose of the Womb Journal work is as a tool to ground and center you in yourself. Centering into the womb means being able to look at our relationships with our body. We must start at the center. For developing a healthy womb is the platform from which we develop a healthy body. From the center, we learn not to put our brain above our body any longer. We learn not to numb ourselves to our real physical condition any longer. We learn to use womb experiences. Oh, there's exercises too. Experiences as a medium for growth. When we are disconnected from our wounds for whatever reasons, then we are not fully able to have an intimate interchange with another. Then the art of sharing love from your very center is compromised. For if you cannot share with your center, with yourself, then it's impossible to really share it in union with one another. It is helpful to discuss these issues with the women in your circle. such as sisters or friends, not only for yourself, but to help prevent the suffering of others. As medicine women born again, we must use everything as medicine. Everything in our life is here to help us, to give us strength and empowerment. Hearing other women womb stories makes you ask yourself, what am I going through? That's your medicine, your story. And it's our medicine, the stories that we share. It's absolutely never too late to reconnect with your womb, your sacred center, and to become a lover and a friend to yourself. In order to heal or rejuvenate our sacred center, we must first know what lies deep inside. The Sacred Womb Journal helps us to get comfortable with our womb so we can get on the road of cleansing, purging, and rejuvenation. It aids in identifying our intuitive womb concerns so that later we can access our level of womb wellness and begin to actively heal ourselves. For the liberation of our womb-related afflictions, let's visit that exiled part of ourselves, the down there part, as so many women refer to the womb center. You don't need to get a passport sometime way in the future to visit down there. Your Sacred Womb Journal will help you take part in a daily loving womb ritual that allows you to blossom into a beautiful lotus that you are by nature. The voice of the womb. When I was dialoguing with the womb in a circle of sisters, one of them asked me, does a womb have a voice? And if so, how does it speak? The womb does have a voice, I told her. The womb has a language all of its own. And yes, it does speak. Sisters, go within the heart of your womb in your daily meditation and listen well. Your womb desires to speak through you. Your womb will tell you what she needs. Your womb will tell you where she's going and where she's been. She will tell you how she wants to heal. The womb misses nothing. She knows all. The womb records every event of our lives. She records all of our interactions and reactions with our relationships. She senses our misgivings and receives all of the loving. The womb never forgets the lessons or the blessings. As we enter into the depths of our wombs, we will discover that our womb remembers and is prepared to speak to us of every fear and every joy. The womb has a language all of her own. The womb sings and moans. When she speaks of pain, tumors grow. When she speaks of pleasure from the interaction of a nurturing mate, love grows. The womb sometimes says yes, but oftentimes she says no. When she exults, babies are born. When she yells and screams, the blood clots. Listen closely to your womb. Learn her language, heed her message. Let your Sacred Womb Journal become the interpreter between you and the voice of your womb. It's time to go deep into our wombs. Be courageous. Don't be afraid of your truth coming forth, for truth is the foundation through which healing takes place. If at any point in your sacred womb journal exploration you experience blockage and are unable to hear or feel your womb, then just sit back and place your palm over your womb area, a few inches below your navel. Breathe deeply and relax. Tell her gently not to be afraid. In time, the voice of your womb will be reassured and feel safe enough to speak. Never force the issue. All things come in their own right time. The more you cleanse, the better and easier the communication will get. Begin your sacred womb journal work over a 3-day weekend, 7 days, 21 days, a season, a year, or for the rest of your life. Remember, your womb is alive, and you need to stay in touch. However, if you miss a day or a week of your sacred womb journal work, it's okay. Don't be discouraged. Keep right on going. The more time you put into your sacred womb journal reflections, the deeper your discovery and recovery. Your womb is a treasure chest waiting to be explored. So, open it up. See what intuitive gems of wisdom await you as you discover yourself by bringing what's inside out. Waking up the womb. Your sacred womb journal can be a tremendous aid in helping you reconnect to yourself because it awakens you to the body, mind, spirit, and womb connection. It encourages an inner dialogue that helps you examine your life in a new, deeper way. Your sacred womb journal will help you explore the life of your womb and give you a better understanding of who you are and what you have become. In order to heal and rejuvenate your womb center, you must first know what is deep inside. Journaling helps us get on a roll of cleansing, purging, and rejuvenating the womb. Excuse me, y'all. It helps us to be comfortable with our wombs by helping us to identify our womb concerns so that we may actively heal ourselves. Once we identify what is out of balance, we can do something about it. Until then, it's just nameless pain. Relax and let go. Close your eyes and ask your womb to tell you what she feels. Just get out of the way and trust her to speak. Once you've connected, you might want to repeat your Newt meditation to make a deeper connection to your sacred seat. While in this state, allow Newt, the heavenly sky mother, who dwells within you, to pour her healing life force in your womb to revitalize her. The more you allow your womb to speak, the more light shines through. And that does complete our first take of chapter number 3. So I do want you to stay tuned for take number 2, chapter number 3, the spirit of the womb. But until then, I certainly want for you to be well, take care, be blessed, be safe, and it be it thy will. I'll talk with you soon here on Poem Praise 2 at a later time. Keep your head up. All right. Holla at y'all later. So, till next time. Later, y'all.